Hey guys! Welcome back. I'm Raquel.
I'm Jake.
And this is
Don't You Know?
So, I've had a few things happen to me, but let's go ahead and do podcast updates real quick.
All right, what you got?
So, we have a new listener in Ireland, and on top of that, our leader for state-wise is California again still.
Nice. Well, welcome aboard. Ireland's very cool. It's one of the very small list of, I've got a very small list of countries I've been to, and that's one of them.
Yeah, I would like to go. They eat lots of potatoes.
Well, yeah, they eat other stuff too.
But I like potatoes.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I went to, when I was in Sacramento, we ended up stumbling upon this, Irish, tavern bar area.
Mm-hmm.
And man, we had, some fries, and they were so good. I think they were, nacho fries or something. They were just good. And, we got other stuff, but then someone else got those fries, and we ended up eating, all of their fries. And so then we ordered, all of us ordered fries in addition to what we were eating before.
That's funny.
I sound probably a little funny. I am sick again.
Oh, no.
The only problem that I have, I feel fine other than my throat. I'm coughing. It hurts. And it sucks to be sick right now because everyone's freaking out about that virus.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, you have it. And I'm like, my throat just hurts.
Yeah, it's terrible. There's something in the water. It's all the smog.
I saw this one thing on TikTok, and I think it would be fun for us to do real quick. It's not part of the podcast in relation to what our topic is today, but I think it would be fun to do before we go into updates about our lives. What do you think, Jacob? You don't know what it is yet, but are you down?
I'll do it, even though it's that terrible app. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we will take turns, not back and back forth, but I'll do a couple and then you'll do a couple, and I'll ask you some questions. And you have to do wrong answers only.
Wrong answers only. Okay. All right, I'm down.
Okay. Would you like to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
Why don't you go first so you can demonstrate how it's done?
Okay, so you want me to ask questions first, or you want me to answer first?
Answer first, I guess.
Okay, let's see how this goes. Go ahead, Jacob.
Wait. I thought you were gonna read them. Okay. Who's on the dollar bill?
Oh snap! This is a little bit harder than I thought. My mama.
Your mama's worth $1. That's terrible.
Don't say that.
Sorry, Raquel's mom. You're very nice. I like you so much. I would have said it about anybody.
Okay, let's do 5. So that's 1. You have 4 more questions. You either do it, and the point is to do it as fast as possible.
Oh!
When it becomes your turn, you'll notice what I just noticed, because this is the first time I've ever done this too, was I almost actually gave the actual answer. So that's why you have to try to do it as fast as possible. You have to try to give a random answer.
Target fixation.
But not the right answer.
All right.
Because I almost said George Washington. And I was like, wait, no, I can't say that.
All right.
So 4 more, Jacob.
Okay, I didn't realize I had to rapid fire them. I thought we were going to do 1, and then we'd do 1, and then do 1, and then do 1.
Yeah, no. We're going to rapid fire.
All right. Goodness, I can't even ask the questions. What's the red planet next to ours?
Blue stars.
Blue stars. What is the capital of Los Angeles? What's the capital of California?
Australia.
What's that? What's your favorite color?
This is hard. Blanket.
Blanket. That's not a valid answer. What is... That's
the point. It's supposed to be wrong answers only.
Who would win in a fight between Superman and Goku?
Vegeta.
Was that 5?
I don't know. Is it? Let's see.
Think so. No, that's my 5th question.
Okay. So it's your turn then, Jacob.
No, that was my 5th question. Was that 5?
Oh.
Oh, the paradox.
That was a horrible one. That was horrible.
Just say no, and then that means it was, but that means we got 1 more.
You gotta redo your 5th question. That was
awful. Is the answer to this question no?
Yes. I don't know. No, you did horrible. That's no fun. Okay, I'm gonna do my 5 questions then.
All right. I'm ready for them. I'm rubbing my hands together in preparation.
Okay, ready? Where do you live?
Wyoming.
What color is the sky?
Green.
How tall are you?
4'8".
Oh, let's see. How many was that? I think that's 4.
It's hard to think of them.
Yeah, because you want to answer truthfully first.
No,
what car
it's
do you
hard
drive?
to think of a question. I drive a Subaru WRX STI, and I vape nation all the way.
What college did you went to?
I went to University of Texas. Go Longhorns. That was a shot in the dark. Are they the Longhorns? I have to know.
Yours weren't as fun. I think that they do like really, really random ones. Like not you actually like did like kind of like answers that would go with the questions. Supposed to be completely random, Jacob. You're no fun. Anyways, so
the Bevo, and it's a Longhorn. Yeah, yeah. I was trying to think of in the category that could be valid questions, but just wrong. I didn't realize they're supposed to be like blanket. I was thinking about the college question too, but I didn't go for it. I was trying to think of more off the wall stuff.
Who college you went to? Chicago Bears.
Close.
Okay. So
Good game. I like it.
okay, so let's go ahead and do update with us. Why don't you go first, Jacob?
Okay. Update for me. I went to the aquarium, the Georgia Aquarium in Atlanta. It was very, very cool. I went with a few friends and a baby. And yeah, we had a good time. We saw whale sharks. We saw all sorts of little fish. We saw some sea turtles. We saw some rays, some like manta rays and stuff. I poked a shrimp. I didn't get to hold one. Tiana did.
A shrimp?
Yeah, shrimp. There was this one place where you could go and hold shrimp. They're like in a little like thing. And they would like climb on your hands and like scuttle around and stuff.
And you're like, you're tasty.
Yeah, we had some like the very next night too. Anyway,
we met your cousins. Arr, arr, arr.
that's what we do. So that was very cool. And then we had some Brazilian barbecue, and that was really amazing. Oh, I saw some giant otters. They weren't giant; they were just sea otters. Which, embarrassingly, I didn't realize was a thing. I thought they were just river otters, but no, they were like sea otters, and they're just like giant river otters. But
Okay.
they're massive. They're like as big as you.
That's not massive.
Well, imagine like having to fight one. It's an otter. Why is that the first thing I go to? If I had to fight this animal, could I win? I think there's a lot of people that think about that.
I think so too.
I met a guy once.
You're from Florida though, so you know. Can I take on this alligator?
If I have to.
The Florida man.
I could take on a river otter. They're pretty small, but you wouldn't want to. They're so cute. Anyway, other than that, are we talking about media as well?
You can go ahead and do media. I actually don't have anything new media-wise.
Oh, I have two. Well, one's old and one's new. It's also kind of old. So one
Did
of them.
you finish Friends?
No, I still haven't finished Friends. Still on that cliffhanger. So a long time ago, I think it was the last episode actually, I was talking about how I was watching a show or a movie that I couldn't remember what it was. It was Gladiator. I don't think I talked about it on here. It came up on TV and it was really, really good. Did I talk about that?
I don't remember.
Who knows? I won't talk about it long because it's old news by now, but good movie. Still holds up. It's fun. I also watched a historical YouTube video about it, or like it was like a YouTube historian kind of thing, talking about the like historical inaccuracies, and apparently it's way off. It's like an alternate timeline, but it still captures like a lot of themes, and it's a fun movie. But I didn't really expect it to be all that historically accurate. It's not a documentary, but still a cool movie. Anyway, we also been watching Sabrina, the TV
Netflix?
show. Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's a little silly, but it's fun. We put it on while I game.
Did not expect it when I was watching. I thought it was gonna be like a remake of the old one, and then
yeah.
when it was like super dark, I was like,
yeah, it's very edgy.
What is this?
It's crazy.
This? They have a new season coming out soon.
Oh yeah, I think that's why.
Or maybe it's already out. Oh no, it is.
Maybe it's already out. I'm not sure. We're on season 2, I think, part 2.
You know what, Jacob?
What?
Me and your girlfriend are gonna have a movie marathon or something like that. Sounds like we watch the same stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that'll be funny. Other than that, I've been playing a lot of Elite Dangerous. I've been playing. It's a spaceship video game, and I just bought Oblivion, which is a game from 2006 that I used to play a lot in like high school, and I've been playing that. That's pretty fun. I like downloaded it and then immediately installed like 10 years worth of mods on there, so it looks really good. And it's got this rain that looks terrible, but needs some tweaking. But it's pretty fun. I'm enjoying it. It's a little bit of nostalgia. That's all I got. That's all I'm doing. And working hard. Working real hard.
So, yeah, I'm finishing up on Veronica Mars, so I don't really have much to talk about there, because I've already talked about it. And I finished the season for Circle. I've already talked about that as well. So that's why I don't really have anything to talk about media-wise. I did get the Kakarot game. I haven't had a chance to play it yet.
Oh.
My brothers have played it. My baby brother played it, and he loves it. It looks really cool.
You can record it when you do.
That would mean I had to try to figure out how to do that. Ha ha ha.
You just do old school.
I could.
Point
I'll
a camera
figure it
at the TV.
Yeah, I might have to. That means I have to clear off the top of my TV because it's pretty messy.
Speaking of 2006, decorate it with your Funko Pops. Hey, that would be kind of cool. Put the Funko Pops Every time you play a different game, put them up there.
Today's topic I picked very carefully. And the reason why is because when we started talking and we mentioned, medical insurance. And then you bust your teeth that week.
All right.
Then we talk about injuries and visiting the hospital. And then when my grandpa passed, I had to visit him at the hospital and then he passed.
Mm-hmm.
Our last episode was on cars. Guess what happened, Jacob?
Did you get into a car accident?
No. My car decided the check engine light came on and it started smoking.
Because you hadn't checked your oil?
No, I had checked my oil the day before. And you know why I had checked my oil the day before? Because I went to the store and I noticed that my car was kind of stuttering, but then it stopped. And so when I got home, I waited a little bit, I checked my oil, I had oil, I was like, okay, good. The next morning, I was going to drive down to Irvine, get in my car, I go 1 block.
Time out. I gotta guess. I think that you had low coolant and you overheated and blew a head gasket.
Great job, because I don't know what it is yet. They haven't worked on it yet.
Oh, no. Oh, I hope it's not that.
It is probably not that.
Okay.
So when I was driving, I'm like, what car, what are you doing? Because I was barely pushing on the pedal and was like flooring it. It's like,
yeah?
Why are you jerking? Like, why are you flying? Like, what are you doing? And so then I turned.
Mass airflow sensor. That's an easier one.
And so when I went, it started to stutter, and the check engine light came on. It's like, great, and he pulled off, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? And I did the typical thing: turn the car off, turn it back on. Let's see if that works.
Mm-hmm.
No, check engine light was still on. It's like, oh, so I had to, go back home. Luckily, I wasn't far, so I'm like stuttering around. I'm like, come on, car, you can do it. It's 5:00 in the morning. We can't have you stall out right now because I don't have any other way. I get home. I get out of my car, smoke everywhere. I'm like, what? I didn't even notice my car was smoking. When I was reading the sheet that they gave me, because they did kind of like, haven't diagnosed it yet, but they kind of put in the information. They did what's wrong with it, so that it could be checked. And on the thing, it said that the tailpipe was smoking. I think is what it said. I thought it was coming from my hood, but I don't think so. The guy was saying that when he turned it on to move it, that it's smoke came out everywhere and it smelled like burning fuel. He thinks it might possibly be a fuel injector.
Okay. You just backed up, fouled up, and
but
backed
he's
up.
not sure. So we'll find out. I had to get a loaner.
Yeah, what are you driving?
I absolutely hate it. It is a 2020 Trax.
Prius. I thought it was going to be a Prius. You were dogging on the Prius. It would have been so funny if you got dinged with the Prius.
Well, it's a Chevy dealership because my car's under warranty. So
okay. So it's a Chevy what?
A Chevy Trax or something like that.
Trax. I'm going to Google this.
Trax. I absolutely hate it.
Oh, it's like a little crossover SUV thing.
Yeah, it's too big. I don't like it. I mean, you see my small car. Then I go to open the door, and it doesn't have the button to open it. I actually had to take the key out and open it with the little key sensor thing. Then I get in the car, I put the key up, and I go to push the button to start it. There's no button to start it. I had to get the key back out, stick it in the ignition. I was like, how do I turn this car on again? I push it all the way until it starts, right?
That's so funny. When you get used to keyless entry, keyless start, and you don't have to take it out of your pocket, it changes your life. You don't really think about it, and it sounds like the most lazy thing ever. But once you get used to that luxury, it is so nice. It's so subtle.
Oh, it's okay. And it's a big deal for, I feel like, for girls, because the thing is once you put your keys in the purse, it gets lost.
They're gone.
Because I bet Deanna agrees with, they get lost, they're gone. Whereas guys, it's in their pocket, pull it out of the pocket,
Yeah, it's right there. Always left pocket.
The only thing was maybe you'll pull out like some wrappers or a wallet or whatever, but it's in your pocket and you know where it's at.
Not me.
Nope, girls, it's like, where is it? Pull out makeup, pull out napkins, pull out headphones, I know it's in here somewhere. So with me, it's like, I have my purse, okay, I could go anywhere, open the car, push this button to start, throw my purse aside, who cares, whatever's. No, this one, here's the key for this. Oh, I gotta take the key out of the ignition.
Oh, yeah.
Take it with me, lock it with the little thingy.
Man, those are some
before I could put it up.
Those are some real tough problems you got there.
So, and then as I was driving it my car has turbo, and I always thought it wasn't very fast. I just thought, it had a little bit more oomph than my Echo, but it wasn't like, vroom, 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 I get in this car, and I'm like, all right, come on, let's go.
Turbos are good.
Yeah. I didn't notice how much of a difference it made. So, yeah. So I hate this car. And my car is a lot more like... I feel like it's more techy than this one. And I like my tech stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, I just like, oh, no.
Man.
I don't like
Brutal. Remember we were talking about doing some custom stuff for your cars? When you get yours back, you should go get a spoiler.
Anyways, so I picked a topic that is not going to be as, like, affecting of our life, hopefully.
Wait, what?
Well, because, like, remember, like I said, the medical thing with your teeth, the injury with my
yeah.
So hopefully a topic that is not gonna, like, we're gonna talk about it, and then the next week, we're gonna, like, meet up again, and you're gonna be like, you know, Raquel, we jinxed ourselves, and now this is what happened.
You know what I'm gonna guess it? Can I guess what it is?
Sure, I really don't think you're gonna get it, but go ahead.
It's taxes.
Ha! Nope.
Oh, that would have been funny. I just got my W4. W2, W4? I don't remember.
Yeah, I got mine a couple weeks ago, too. Well, actually, not a couple weeks ago. I think I got it last week.
Don't you know? Do your taxes. Get it early. Just get it out of the way.
So, the topic that I'm picking isn't, like, I don't have a lot for it, but I do think it's a good topic to talk about.
All right.
So most of it's going to be winging it. Because I've had this whole issue with my car and all this stuff, and I've had to call the insurance and all those other things. I haven't had time to do research like I try to do. So I don't have an article or anything like that. Our topic is going to be a combination of two. It is personal hygiene and clothing.
Oh, okay.
Both of them.
It's funny, I was thinking it's just like personal finance, and then you said personal hygiene. I was like, oh, took a turn. I was like, wow, that's right on. All right, personal hygiene and fashion. Okay, all right, I'll allow it.
You allow it?
Cool.
I figured that the worst that could happen would be one of us tears our pants, I think. Like, that's like the worst thing. Like, is there... Yeah. I can't imagine...
You get fired and you're told it's because you stank for the last, like, 12 months and you never realized it.
So, or I get on the bus next to a really smelly person who obviously hasn't listened to our podcast.
Gross.
So, but that stuff is okay. Like, that's a lot more financially acceptable than breaking teeth or breaking cars.
Right.
Go ahead, start off.
All right, I guess an obvious one. Don't you know, bathe at least every other day? Is that fair?
Yes.
Yeah,
I think so.
Every other day? That's okay.
At least wash your hair every other day. Because if you wash it every day, it, like, damages your hair. Like, I noticed that my hair gets really, really dry if I wash it every day.
Yeah.
So, if I wash, like, I don't wear a shower cap. I just don't, like, put, like, all this, like, soap and
I'll wet mine down. I'll rinse it, but...
Okay. I actually have I feel like a good discussion. So, the typical thing. You're talking with your best friend, and they have something in their teeth. So, do you tell the person that they got something in their teeth?
Yeah,
well, let's say you don't actually know them that well. Like, let's say, like, not. If it was you, Jacob, I'd be like, you got something right here. Yeah, you got it.
I'd be like, oh, thanks. And then I'd go for it. Like, it's not that big a deal. Everybody eats stuff. Everybody gets stuck talking. I don't know. I would be like, I wouldn't, like, make fun of everybody. I'd be like, hey, you know, you got some, like, lettuce in between 2 and 4 there. Between 2 and 4.
The numbers of your teeth?
That's my teeth. No, it's actually, like, I've spent a lot of time with the dentist recently, and it's actually, like, 21 and 22 that I broke. Anyway. Yeah, I don't think that's that big a deal. I would let him know.
Well, I think that, okay, well, what about...
Well, if it's a complete stranger, I probably wouldn't. Now, to be honest, now that I think about it, I'd probably just let him ride it.
I was going to say, I don't think I would tell anyone, like, a complete stranger. Like, if it was, like, a friend, and it wouldn't even have to be a close friend, but just, like, a friend.
Yeah. If I know their name, I would tell them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what about if they have something on their shirt or pants?
No, I wouldn't, because what are you going to do at that point? If it's like ketchup or something that's, like, fresh, and it's like, oh, wipe it up. But if it's just, like, a stain, there's no reason to tell them.
Dang. I think it depends on the person and how close I am. Like, I know, like, sometimes when my uncle... I think there's been a couple times where, like, my uncle will have something, and I'd be like, oh, hey, you missed your... I think it also, like I said, it depends on how close you are.
Yeah.
Because, like, if it was you, I'd be like, Jacob, you missed your mouth. It's on your shirt.
Yeah, you can tease him a little.
I think that's a little... I don't know why, but I feel like that's so much different from telling someone that they have something in their teeth. Like, if you got something in your teeth, I just tell you have something in your teeth. But if you missed your mouth and it's on your shirt, I would be like, hey, your shirt's a little hungry, huh?
Yeah, right. That's funny.
I don't know why. That's such a difference.
Well, one is like, come on, you don't know how to feed yourself. And the other one is like, look, you did it fine, you just got unlucky. One's your fault, one's not. You're dropping stuff? Come on, klutz. Put it back together. No, I'm just joking. I don't know. I feel like if I drop something on my shirt, I probably know it. However, I did answer the door with lobster cheese dip on my shirt yesterday. And I was like, oh no. I didn't realize till after. Oh well.
Okay, so what is if I don't think you? At least I wouldn't do it with a completely stranger. But once if they have like dust or whatever on the back of their butt and their pants, you wouldn't say nothing. You just let them walk like they have like a stick or something on their butt. So you're not gonna say nothing.
No, if you just, I don't know.
You would be like,
don't you know? Check your own butt for dust and check your own shoes for toilet paper.
Okay, don't you know your pants should not be below your butt. Should be at your waist.
Okay, boomer.
If higher.
No, I wear mine fitted around the hips, not the waist, by the hips.
The only time it's okay for your pants to be below your butt is if there's a zombie apocalypse and I have to outrun you, because I can outrun you if your pants. You have to hold your pants up as you run.
I've got a good 3 or 4 fingers between. Not going to describe what I'm doing, but I've got some good. It's well above my butt. That's all I'll say. Here's one that I kind of go by. Don't you know if your pants have belt loops, you should have a belt? I always wear a belt.
That's a good one.
I always wear a belt.
I sometimes wear a belt and sometimes I don't. It just depends on... Honestly, it really just depends on how lazy I am.
No, not for me. I always have a belt.
If I'm like, oh, I don't feel like I don't have time to like put my belt through all the loops. It's just like, no, it's alright. I don't need it. It's not like my pants are falling down. And I mean, my shirts usually go down past the belt loop, so it's not like you're gonna notice anyways.
Yeah. Some people put stuff in their belts, though. It's an important part of your everyday carry, your EDC.
I have a pair of pants for work that I don't wear too often because when I bought them like, oh, they fit great, they have pockets, perfect. And I get to work and I realize they don't have belt loops. And I hate them because I have a badge and I hook it onto my belt loop. And I don't have belt loops on those pants. It's so like I have to kind of like stick it on the waistband a little bit and hope it doesn't fall off.
Right.
And because it's like, what else am I going to do? Sometimes my coworkers will like clip it to like their shirt or whatever, but that's like super annoying, man.
I have a discussion topic. Bags/satchels for men.
You know what? I kind of had this like conversation a little bit. I think it depends on the bag or fanny pack. Because you know what? Fanny packs are kind of coming back right now through Loungefly. But they're like Disney or they're like...
Yeah, they're big graphic tees. I think that's big in like Asia.
Yeah, they're not like fanny packs that are like multicolors or whatever. They actually are like a specific kind of like character or something like that.
Yeah.
And so I know a guy who got a fanny pack and it's like Buzz Lightyear and it looks kind of like Buzz Lightyear. Like the typical like wings and stuff like that. And I think that's kind of cool. I could never pull off a fanny pack, I feel like, because I feel like I would look like a dork. Because, you know, there's always that kind of thing that you're like, oh, that looks cool. But if I wore it, I know it would not look right. And I just look like stupid.
I have a little
see, that's fine.
I have a little, I'm holding up this little satchel. And I carry it almost every single day.
I think it depends a little bit also on the way that you wear it, too.
So I do it.
Because if you wear it like a book bag, then it just looks like a book bag, honestly. Yeah, like, that just looks like a book bag.
It's a little single strap.
Now, like, if you have it and it looks like kind of like a purse kind of thing...
I think
if
that's
it goes weird for guys.
Over one shoulder, like you're carrying it like a purse, I'd never carry a bag like that. It's more comfortable sometimes, but I never do it. I'll always throw it across the torso. Always throw it across the torso.
So I think it really just depends on how you wear it and what it looks like. Like if it's like a kind of like a thing that someone looks at and goes, oh, that reminds me of my childhood, like Toy Story. Like, oh, that's so cool, I love that show, kind of thing. I think that's alright. But if it's like, I don't think like, 80s, 90s fanny packs are cool looking. I don't think that's cool. That's my opinion on it.
I don't know. I wear this bag to work. If I wore a Buzz Lightyear fanny pack, however cool it may be, to work, I don't think I would be very appropriate.
Yeah. I carry my flash book bag there, but I don't like I put it in my desk after I get there, so what does it matter? It's whatever. Don't you know? You should make sure your facial hair is all on point, not like random strays all over your face.
Alright, random sampling. Check me out. I got this smooth line. I got everything's nice and trimmed. Everything on point.
There you go.
Doing okay.
Yeah. shave that upper lip. No, just kidding.
It is. It's gone. I shaved these eyebrows up here. So now I'm just playing the camera. It's not a part of the podcast.
We were going through old photos.
Yeah.
Because we're looking at photos for my grandpa, because we're going to put together a video for him. We didn't see a lot of photos of grandpa. We have a lot of photos online, though. But we were trying to look for older ones of him.
I see.
And I came across a couple of my uncle. And man, me and my brothers were like, what does Uncle Bill? Because, like, not only does he look completely different, but he has a mustache. And it's like one of those, like, you know, like the big mustache.
Chevron.
Like... And we're like, what? Because Uncle Bill's clean face now. And we're like, what? What? No, that's not you. That's like, we're like, that mustache is awful looking. It's a good thing he shaved it off. Like,
man, bullying him. He's like, yeah, I know. Why do you think I got rid of it?
And then there was like a picture he had where he was like, kind of dressed in like almost like athletic kind of stuff. And he showed a picture to Nick, and he was like, This guy right here would beat you in basketball. We're just looking at it and go.
Did he have like the really high cut shorts?
No, I don't really think so.
Was it a tank top?
No, it was just like a t-shirt.
Oh, I was picturing a whole different picture here.
No, it was like I said. It was like it was kind of like athletic gear. So it was just like regular shorts and
yeah, I was
like
thinking
a
of
shirt,
athletic gear
but not
too,
basketball
but like
gear.
80s.
But I could not get past that stash. I was like, that stash ain't beating no one. And then we see a picture of Aunt, and we're like, Auntie Pat, you look completely the same. I don't know who this guy is next to you, but you look the same. And then I look, my brother look, we all go, are we sure Grandpa isn't Asian? Because we saw so many pictures. And we're like, that's an Asian guy. That's Grandpa. That's an Asian guy. That is Asian. That guy is Asian. There's a picture of my grandpa and grandma, you know, kind of like that, like airbrush kind of thing that you go like a place and they airbrush draw you.
Yeah.
And they had a picture of my grandma and grandpa when they were younger, and it was over my grandpa's TV for like the longest time. And I thought it was just like decoration. And then someone, I don't remember who it was, they were like, yeah, grandma and grandpa. And I was like, wait, what? And they're like, yeah, that's grandma and grandpa. They had it done. And I was like, that is not grandma and grandpa. And they're like, yeah. And I was like, that is a random Asian guy and some chick.
That's
that
funny.
Guy is Asian.
I don't know. He just always had.
I wish I had a picture I would show you, but he looks Asian.
That's offensive.
So.
All right, don't you know you got to match your? I'm going back to the belt. I'm really fixated on the belt here. The belt needs to match your shoes.
It needs to match your shoes. Well, dang, I only have one belt.
Oh.
I feel like it's a little bit different for guys. I think, like, guys should probably have multiple belts.
I got a reversible black and brown. That's all I need. I had another brown, but it just broke. And it didn't break like the leather. It broke the little, like, you know, there's like the one side that goes through the hole and, like, goes in the square. The one side that goes through the hole just broke off. And
okay.
It was like, I don't know how it happened. I think it was on the floor and I stepped on it, to be honest. It speared
you
me
do know
foot.
what happens. You just don't want to admit it.
No, that's my guess. I don't know how I did it. I just found it later and I was like, it was on the floor. It's the only possible explanation. I didn't like unbuckle it too quickly. That's not how it happened. It's my guess. It's my hypothesis. I
have a belt that is black. It's a cloth one with the two things all the way around the side.
Nice. Oh, I got one. I do have more than just that belt. I've got a brown one and a gray one like that. And I have a gray cloth belt. Do you like the belts that are like the double loops that you go back through and you like pull them tight? There's no like spoke.
No, I like the spokes.
Oh, you like the spokes? I've got a couple of spokes.
I mean,
I like the
other ones are good. Yeah, because
really...
I mean, those are good because you can like you don't have to worry about being in between sizes.
Yeah, you just yank it.
But at the same time, that's more effort than I want to put into.
No. I whip it right on. It's even fast. Well, I don't know if it's faster, but they're also cool because although you can do this with the double grommets all the way around, you can take these off if you ever need. And like I've wrapped like sleeping bag when I'm like moving stuff, and I'll use one of these belts to like hitch stuff together. That's pretty good.
That's smart. Yeah.
And I like those when they're really long too, when they hang down like my thigh.
So I didn't have a lot of stuff prepared. I only have one more thing. And it is, of course, the big topic of leggings.
Leggings? Alright, define leggings.
Leggings, I guess kind of like, not quite like yoga pant. They're very similar.
Alright. Okay, I know what you're talking about. I've Googled them.
So there's a lot of talk about it. A lot of people think that they should not be worn outside of the gym. So I guess we could talk kind of about first. Well, there's a couple things. So I guess first we could talk about, what type of settings do we believe leggings are okay in? Are they okay in public? Or, well, not like, I meant like out and about casual wear. Are they okay professionally? Or are they only okay for the gym? What do you think?
Being a guy, I've never noticed or thought about it. Now that I think about it, I want to say I've seen him out and about so much that I think it's socially acceptable. It's definitely a little risque. I wouldn't really wear I mean, it depends on how you wear it, too. If you wear, like, leggings and, like, a really long shirt, that's fine. But if you're wearing, like, leggings and a t-shirt, then that might be a little more, like, gym wear, I guess.
And I agree with that. I don't think leggings are okay in a professional work environment, though.
Yeah.
Unless it's one of those, like, leggings that are designed to, like, look not like leggings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They have, like, jeggings and stuff like that, but they also, I think, have some that are, like, pantsuit kind of, like, leggings.
Yeah.
And I think those are okay. But, like, workout leggings and stuff like that, I don't think are okay for the professional. I do agree with casual wear. It's cool as long as the shirt's kind of, like, a longer shirt and not, like, just a regular t-shirt. Because I think then that's looks more like workout. But I mean, workout clothes is, I guess, kind of okay to go out and about if you're working out. Not just to look like you're an athlete.
Right. If you're working out, I mean, you do what you gotta do.
And I think your leggings should never be too tight where you can, like, see through them. You'd be showing everything, your underwear and everything. No, that's not okay. Or if you're not wearing underwear, not okay. We don't want to see all that.
TMI. Yeah, I don't know. I never thought about that one.
And that's funny that you never thought about that, because I hear that conversation, like, all the time. And I guess it's probably because I'm a girl, so that way I always hear it. I don't, like, go out and be out about wearing leggings. I'll wear, like, the yoga pants or whatever. But even then, I usually wear jeans out and about. I wear yoga pants if I'm going to work out.
I think if I wore leggings, it would be a disaster.
I think you got the legs for it, Jacob.
I got the legs for it, yeah. Ugh. Anyway.
Okay. And that's basically all I have. I don't know if you have anything. I know we didn't talk too much about hygiene, so maybe we should try to think of some for hygiene.
Floss. Take care of your teeth, don't you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
yes,
man.
flossing is very important. I think it's also very important to wash your face as well.
Yeah.
That's a good kind of a little bit discussion. Washing the face at night or in the morning. I personally think you should wash your face at night. I've noticed, like, I never really had bad acne, and I washed my face at night. I took showers at night. Both my brothers had really bad acne, and they took showers in the morning and washed their face in the morning.
They're also dudes.
Yeah, but I knew someone else who was a girl who had really bad acne, and she also took showers in the morning. I think taking a shower at night helps with acne. That's my personal opinion. I don't know if it's true.
I tend to do that at mine at night, because then you sleep better and you're more relaxed. Now, some people have long hair and their hair doesn't dry and they don't sleep better, but my hair's short. I just go to bed with it.
Because the way I look at it is you're washing out all that stuff out of your skin so that it's not, like, being trapped under there while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Whereas if you wash it in the morning, it's like, okay, well, now you're just going to go out throughout the whole day and just get it all back onto your skin.
Yeah.
While you had already slept with all this stuff on you. And then you're going to go get more. Whereas if you clean it the night before, like, you're going to bed, fresh skin, then you're going to go through about your day and have all that stuff go back onto your skin and wash it out at the night.
Yeah. And I also kind of do as needed, too. Like, if I feel like my skin's real oily, I'm going to at least rinse it or whatever. I know rinsing doesn't do too much
that's
of
true,
oil,
too.
But...
And you have to be careful not to, like, wash your face, like, too often.
Oh, yeah.
You have to be,
that's true.
You have to be aware
skin.
of your skin. Yeah, because if you get dry skin, then your skin's going to be oily to try to compensate for that.
Right.
So
I tend to have pretty good skin. I got a couple spots as we speak, coincidentally, but generally tends to be pretty good.
See, I don't really have bad acne. I only get the occasional really big one. You know, the one that stands out.
The monster.
And because I don't get it very often, it's usually it's
now
noticeable.
Now we've talked about it, that's what's going to happen.
No, Jacob, shut up! No! We're moving on to a different conversation now. I always get... Okay, I got one when I was going to see Grandpa. And that's all my aunt and my cousin. Oh, look at Raquel. Let me pop it.
I'm like, go away.
But I don't, like, but see, the thing is, like, my face is pretty clear. So when I get, like, one, it's very, very
You
obvious.
put makeup on it? I don't have that option. I guess I do. But
No, I don't put makeup on.
You
I don't even know how to put makeup on. I could. I don't have makeup.
You go to the store and you sit down in the makeup aisle and say, hey, can you match my foundation? And they come over and they'll match your
Cover
foundation.
up this pimple, please.
No, you
Teach
plan
me
ahead.
how to do it.
You plan preemptively.
Then they're gonna be like, everyone's gonna be like, oh, Raquel, you're wearing makeup. Oh, Raquel, you're wearing makeup. That's just as bad.
Hey, say, yeah, I wanted to. Leave me alone. Buzz off.
What you hiding? No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, you just own it.
Let's talk about other stuff. Put deodorant on.
Yeah, I need to listen to that more because it's pretty cold out. So I'm like, I don't need it. But then my office is 100 million degrees.
You always should put deodorant on.
Yeah, I should.
You nasty.
I need to. I got some
You
in my
nasty.
bag. I got some right here. I carry it in my bag with me. Got a little pouch for it. See that? You like that?
Mm-hmm. See, like, anytime I change my shirt, I put more deodorant on.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'm like, I don't know what it is. I'm like OCD about, like, I don't want to smell. Like, super conscious about that. Like, okay, change my shirt, go put more deodorant on. I worked out, put more deodorant on.
Yeah. Well, working
Before I
out's
work
one
out, put more deodorant on.
thing. Nah, I'm pretty all natural. Every once in a while.
That why you always stink.
No, I don't stink.
Well, let's ask Dion.
Let's not.
That makes me think about don't you know, for guys, you have to smell really good, especially your hoodies. It makes me think about, like, how the girls are always going to steal a guy's hoodie because it smells really good.
You gotta have a nice cologne, too. A nice cologne and a nice perfume, and maybe one or two if you can. Because it goes further than you think. If you consistently smell like something, it's like Pavlov's dog, you know? You hear the bell, and then you get the treat. If you smell that, and then you meet this person that you like, you're gonna, like, as soon as you smell that, and it'll stick with you, like years down the line. You'll be looking around, you'll be like, if someone has the same perfume as so-and-so, whatever. That can get you in trouble, too.
My brothers both use Degree.
Oh, yeah? Oh, they use the same one?
They both use the same
They
type,
gotta
yeah.
branch out, guys.
Well, because Frankie used to use, like, Old Spice.
I like Old Spice.
But when he was using it, it was during his puberty phase, so no matter how much he put on of it, he always smelled. And so Nick was like, you stink, and he gave him Degree. And Degree helped a little bit more. He still always smelled, but it helped a little bit more.
You're just throwing your brother's dirty laundry out there.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what it is about guys, but, like, they go through this, like, period of time or puberty.
It's all the testosterone.
It doesn't matter how much deodorant or whatever they put on, they always stink. And then a little bit later, they don't smell as much anymore, and they're still putting the same amount of deodorant on. It's just like, no matter what they do, it's just like they smell, unfortunately.
It's tough. It ain't easy. It ain't easy.
So.
If y'all were us, you wouldn't have enough makeup to be comfortable. You wouldn't even try. That's what men are. We're so gross, we don't even try. Because we can't. We can't do it. We're not made to be the fairer species. It's stacked up against us.
Oh, that makes me think of this, again, a TikTok thing. And they were doing a lip sync for this comedian. And he was like, I don't know what it is about our species, but we're the only species, like, only humans. We always be like, look at females as the weaker sex or whatever, but we only do it for humans. It's not like we go to the beach and, like, you know, John gets eaten by a girl shark and we don't go, oh, you got eaten by a girl shark. Oh. But females, it's like, oh, you got beat by a girl.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff out there. But
going back to my brothers, they both wear a Degree. So when I see them in the mornings after they just put it on, I'm like, oh, you guys smell so good. And then afterwards, after a while, it's like, okay, whatever. Not that they smell. It's just they don't smell like Degree anymore like they do in the mornings.
I had once where I realized that I had got a thing of deodorant, and I got it. It was Old Spice Pure Sport. Pretty good. But then I realized a little while later that I put it on, and I tried it, and I bought it, and I was like, it smells kind of good. And I put it on. Later on, I realized that it smelled, like, really familiar. And then I realized it smells like it must be what my dad uses as his body wash. And then it was really weird. I was like, I don't want this one anymore. And I never used it. That was kind of funny. Just the thought of, like, some people, like, owning a scent or whatever. Huh?
How do you put deodorant on? Like, where do you start and where do you end?
I don't know. I don't really think about it. I think I start bottom and go up. And I'll go, like, 1, 2, 3.
No, like, where on your body do you start?
Oh, I start below the hair and I end above the hair. No, it's about, like, a palm. If you just, like, put your palm in your armpit, I scoop that.
What my brothers do?
Oh, no.
And I thought it was weird that they do it, And that's why, because, like, I don't do it that way.
Like
I do it the way you do, where it's,
elbow
like,
to
kind of,
hip?
like, about a palm. They go, not that far, but they do go, like, kind of, like, probably, like, short sleeve length. And they go all the way down their side.
Oh.
And sometimes, Nick says, sometimes what he does, too, is he'll put some, like, kind of, like, on his hands and kind of, like, pat it on his clothes.
That's interesting. Kind of rub it in. That's interesting. I will, like, I'll rub it in with my elbows. What are we talking about right now?
We're
Don't
doing
you know,
price for hygiene.
like the body spray stuff, like the locker room body spray. Oh, it's the worst. I hate smelling it. Any flavor, any scent, all of it. It's just all so bad. And don't you know, it's not a flavor.
Okay, here's the thing with me. Okay,
I
so
don't like
we
'em.
used to have a coworker who always put a lot of cologne on, and then he would get used to the smell of it. So then he would put more cologne
Oh
on,
no.
but you could still smell it. She smelled really strong, and so people at the office had told him, like, you need to, don't
tone
put
it
so much
down.
cologne on. And
You're killing us, man.
even another girl, we were going to her house, and my coworker wasn't with us, but she wasn't sure. She didn't know he wasn't with us, and she was like, "If you guys are coming over, no perfume or cologne, because that's how, like, strong it was."
Wow.
But for me, I had no problem with it. I liked it because I liked the smell of the cologne. So I don't know. I guess I was weird. I didn't have a problem with it. I'm like, he smells nice. I like it.
That's funny.
Because I'm really big about smell. That's why I'm always, like, really, like, I'm putting deodorant on all the time or whatever. Because I'm big about smell. So, like, when I hug my brothers in the morning because I'm like, oh, you guys smell like degree.
That's funny.
I will be the one that steals your hoodie if it smells good. Then give it back to you when it doesn't smell good no more.
Wow.
It's lost the smell.
That's funny.
I use this laundry detergent, and it's really good, but it doesn't have a very strong smell to it. So it doesn't, like, you don't get it out. You don't go out and go, laundry. It's just, like, clean. Okay. But it's good. It gets everything out. It's really clean or whatever. So I also bought a Gain, because I love the smell of Gain. So I put my regular laundry soap in, because it also is very concentrated, so it lasts a really long time.
Yeah.
And then I put just a little bit of Gain in it, just to get that smell. But Gain doesn't, like, with Gain, you have to put a lot in or whatever. But this is, like, concentrated, so the one that I have, I don't have to put as much. And then, since I'm only using Gain for the smell, I only have to put a little bit of Gain in. So it lasted a long time.
Nice.
And then I get it out and go,
That's funny.
Okay, I'm done. You got anything for us? Or are you done too?
No, I think I'm done too. I got nothing else.
Well, thanks for listening to us, guys.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Yeah, please check us out next week as well. We will be doing Valentine's Day, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. The red hearts and
then
pink balloons, Cupid's arrows, and sorry buffoons. I don't know.
And check out our YouTube channel, because we're going to be starting our 10-second drawings, too, as well. And our very first one will be for the whole month of February. So we'll be doing Valentine themed ones.
Oh, yeah?
Drawings.
I'll be
We'll
practicing.
probably only do, like, 5, I'm thinking. Or unless you want to do 10 drawings. I'm thinking 5.
I wonder what we could possibly draw for Valentine's Day.
A heart. No, I'm not doing a heart. Heart is not one of our options. But I will give you a list before we do it. So that way it's kind of equal. Because I'm going to know what they are. And it would be fair for you not to know.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll be doing that. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, and we thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, and please share us and subscribe to us and follow us. And if you want to send us any feedback or topics or whatever you want to do, you can send it to us on Twitter at don'tyouknowpod, or you can send us an email at don'tyouknowpod@gmail.com. Link in the description. Yeah.
Perfect.
Link in the description.
Nailed it.
Yeah!
And if you have fashion advice or personal hygiene tips, if you think we stink, send us an email.
I know I don't. Jacob might.
No.
With his whole only putting the deodorant from where the hair starts and the hair ends.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, until next time, guys. See ya.
See ya.